guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, aka PURPLEXEDQT, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I am 3 people away from 16,000, so hit that button. Alright, I have a lot to say, and as first couple things, let me get done with first. So as you guys know, I wanted to stream the trial today. I could not. My mom was leaving today. So I spent the day with my mom until they left. But tomorrow I will be back. And I will be streaming the trial for the rest. I want to give a shout out, even though she has no idea who I am. But I want to give a shout out to Emily D. Baker, who I watched when she had like 5,000 subs. And now she has almost 500,000 in like a year. She's my idol. But she's an attorney and she's really, really good. And she's funny and she's got personality. And I need to be more like her. But seriously though, like she says things that I already know. But I don't say them like she does. So I'm going to kind of change my ways. And hopefully that'll work. So. But if you haven't checked her out, don't check her out while I'm streaming because, you know, you don't want to do that. But seriously, check her out. She's really good. Hey, Kayla Looks. Okay. Second thing that I need to get out is today I went to order some stuff from Amazon. And when I went to pay for it, it said that I didn't need to pay for it, that it went on my gift card. Okay, I didn't order a gift card. So I went and looked and saw that somebody gave me a $150 gift card, but nobody wants to claim it. I don't know who gave it to me. I asked the kids if they did it. They said no. And I called Amazon. They can't give me the information. So whoever did it, if you are claiming it, if you're going to say that was me, I just want to see proof so I don't thank the wrong person. But thank you, whoever did that. I don't even know how they got my Amazon email. But somehow somebody dropped $150 in my Amazon account. So thank you, whoever you are. And Amazon told me that the gifter doesn't have to reveal who they are. They don't even have to say it's a gift. And Amazon can't give that information. So I honestly don't know who it is. It was really nice, but I have no idea who it was. Nobody's claiming it. So whoever it was, I want to thank you very much. But I really wish you'd tell me who you were so I know. So, hey, Lupus. You got me live. I know I usually don't go on this early. I'm not staying on too long because I'm really, really tired. But it wasn't, yeah, I don't know who it was. I thank you, whoever it was. I don't know who it was or how they even got my email. Flirpy, you did it. I'm sure you did. So, yeah, I was just pretty surprised because I don't know where it came from. So, Patreon said it wasn't them. I asked the members. They said it wasn't them. It's only one person I could think of that would do something like that knows my email. Maybe she did really well in Vegas. I don't know. But I honestly don't know who did it. So whoever did it, thank you very, very, very much. Just please tell me who you are so I know. Because honestly, I've never given out my Amazon list or anything. I've never given out. I mean, Christmas I did. But do you guys see an email for Christmas? I don't know. I don't know who it was. So I thought maybe it was a big mistake or the kids messed up. And I looked at my orders like, is this a scam? Did somebody buy it with my own money? Nope, it's not on my thing. And like I said, Amazon won't tell you who did it. So whoever did do it, I want to thank you very much. That was big, big shock. And it happened a couple of days ago. Like I didn't even know. I didn't get notification or anything. So I don't know. So I'm going to try calling Amazon again and see if they can reveal any kind of information because it says it was claimed on the 17th, but I didn't claim it, so I don't know. I don't know who it is. So whoever it was, thank you very much, and please come forward so I know. I want to send you a thank you, and I don't know who to send it to. So it was a blessing, especially today. All right. another thing I want to talk about. Like I said, I'm cramming a lot into a small time because you could probably tell from my eyes I'm very tired. All I want to do is go to sleep. So, asked if they can send a thank you. I could do that. I did check my spam folder. I don't see anything. But, I mean, it's there. I bought some stuff. Amazon said they just can't say who sent it. Because that's who they are. So maybe some random person just gave me $150 in my Amazon account. Okay. Stranger things have been known to happen. Maybe it was Mr. Beast. I don't know. I really don't know where it came from. But it was a very big surprise. And I just found it today. You know, because I just ordered something. So, again, whoever it was, thank you so, so much. It was a wonderful, wonderful gift and came at a good time. It was really cool of someone. I just wish I knew who it was. So, okay. Next thing I want to talk about real quick, thank you, Callie Blue, is Natasha Cooper, real quick. I'm not spending a lot of time on this, but I feel like of all the people that are discussing her, nobody is seeing the obvious right in front of them. And I'm going to explain what that obvious is. So as you guys know, she's had like 11 channels taken down. She keeps blaming creators. It's not the creators that are doing it. You push and I'm really surprised I haven't heard anybody discuss this because I think it's blatantly obvious. And this goes for anybody. If you are on YouTube platform and you are constantly pushing another platform to raise money and YouTube won't get any money, that's a term of service violation. That is something that Google will take you down for and YouTube will take you down for, rightfully so. So it's just like working at McDonald's and pushing Burger King. So every time somebody orders fries, you tell them that they need to go to McDonald's, that they need to go to Taco Bell. It speaks volumes. If you don't think the algorithm will pick up all of your PayPal pulls, you're insane, because that's what they're picking up. I would absolutely guarantee this. Can I say for sure? No. Why I'm even talking about this, I was over at Voices real quickly and I saw she was talking about it. I listened to somebody earlier and I heard they were talking about it. So that's why I'm bringing it up. I'm not spending a lot of time on it, but that is exactly what it is, in my opinion. In my opinion. Oh, it has been brought up? Yeah. You can't push another platform to make money while the one you're on, you're supposed to make money on. There's how she doesn't see this, I have no idea. And every time she starts a new platform, she tries to push PayPal pulls. You can't push PayPal on YouTube. This has been known for a long time. And most creators know this. Yeah, but now it seems she got banned by Google, not just YouTube, and Google is the main company of YouTube because Google owns YouTube. Now, she said that she called YouTube, she was talking to YouTube on the phone. That is a blatant lie. There is no way to talk to YouTube on the phone. There is no way to talk to Google on a phone. Not for a lawyer, maybe some, like PewDiePie's lawyer can get a hold of somebody, but in general, they're not in the US. There's no way to get a hold of them. And the only thing you could do is write different departments. That is it. So for someone who spent $20,000 on an attorney, you would think that she wouldn't keep getting shut down. But, well, we'll just leave it at that. So, yeah, Google blocked her now. Oh, you're not allowed to sell makeup? See, that I don't know. Hey, Sammy, that I don't know. But no, you can't have multiple channels after being deleted. The only way that they will allow you to have a channel is if, like my situation, I had a channel taken down, but it was taken down due to spam. And I did go back and forth with Google's legal department. Obviously, I didn't speak to anybody, but I did go back and forth with their legal department. And there are situations where, you know, they understand that something may not have been your fault, or it, you know, there may be certain circumstances, but when it continually happens time after time after time, odds are you're going to get shut down by Google. I don't know what she's doing, how she's doing it, or why they keep tracking her, you know, where Google tracked her now, but she just keeps lying. And I think that has something to do with it, honestly. I really do. I think it's a lot of things that have something to do with it. So I just want to put that out there because I personally have not heard a lot of people discuss that. And that is a big, big, big thing. So now I got that out of the way. I'm going to save Johnny Depp for last. I'm going to talk about Summer Wells for a little while. All right. I was listening. Somebody sent me, hey, Hannah. All right, the sales at Makeup YouTube don't get their cut. She's done it multiple times. But I sell candles on YouTube, and I don't get in trouble for that. So that's why I'm a little confused with the makeup. You know, there's candle channels that push candles. There's lots of things, and that's not an issue. So I don't know. I don't know why that would be an issue. You know, lots of people sell stuff on YouTube. So I don't know. Soap, you know, every candle company promotes themselves. But I guess we don't directly sell it. We tell you to go to the website. Maybe that's the difference. That we actually have a website. This channel, okay, it better come recommended. It's fake copyrighted goods. Yours is not. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't understand. Reselling used makeup. Yeah, but YouTube wouldn't know that. You know, that's not something that YouTube would know. But I'm just curious what all these other people are going to talk about now that she's gone. That's what I'm wondering. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. Too many channels talk about it for her to be gone. That's true, Jerry. That's a good point. All right, so let's talk about Summer Wells. I got a couple of emails today, not just one or two, but I got about 4 emails in relation to Dolly. And it's from subs that have been subs of mine for a long time. And I just want to say to Dolly, please don't lose sight of why you're doing this. I see, from what I got from the emails, I see a lot of fighting. I see a lot of back and forth. I see a lot of bullshit. I don't even know if your fight with Savage is real or fake. But I see there's real life going on. There's threats. Did we not lose sight of Summer Wells, or is she just there to raise money? And I mean that honestly, because Savage doesn't fuck with Summer Wells' case. She has nothing to do with Summer Wells. And you're fighting with Savage, which is your right to do, but you're fighting with Savage while raising money for Summer Wells. That's a fucked up move. That's where so many problems started in the first place with Molly and Butthead and that whole crew. It was all about doing one thing and raising money in the name of Summer Wells. That shit has to stop. Honestly, it does. If you want to raise money for Summer Wells, that's fine. Then raise money for Summer Wells and make it about Summer. Not you need money for a droid, but yet you're just putting videos out about Savage. It's fucked up. It's wrong on so many levels. So many levels. And I think so, Willow. I really do. And the emails that I've gotten, it definitely has. But I liked him. Like, I don't have a problem with him at all. But keep focus on why you're raising money. It's not to go after Savage. It's not to go real life. Focus on why. Yeah, but Bombshell, Savage doesn't raise money for Summer. She's not trying to raise money for Summer. Or raise money to go to a vigil or a drone or this or anything else he's raising money for in the name of Summer. Savage doesn't do that. Whether you like her or not, doesn't matter. She still doesn't do that. So that's the difference. And yeah, he started out, he didn't do drama. That's all he does. That's what I'm saying. And I just don't want to see him. You know, it's everybody's losing sight of why they're here in the first place. And I'm not here to preach to anybody. I'm not here to be the end all, be all. So, plenty of been monetized. Okay, but Callie, we all make money on that. I mean, that's not a. I'm not gonna fault anybody for monetizing their channel or speaking about a channel. I don't care who you are. You could be my worst enemy. I'm still not gonna down you for monetizing. But you guys know what I'm talking about, and it's gone too far. It really has gone too far. On everybody's end, it's gone too far. And I just feel like so many people lost focus of why they're here in the first place. And once one person tells another person, oh, you can make this much money, you can make that much money, and blah, blah, blah. You know, the people that really make money on YouTube never ask for it. And I've noticed that. The creators that are truly making money consistently never ask for it. They don't say, give me this, give me that, I need this. That's short-term money. That's not long-term money. I know of a creator, I happened to look today because I saw how many super chats she was getting, who made over $100,000 in the last 7 days. Yes, you heard me right. This is verifiable. $100,000 in the last 7 days. That is fucking amazing. Amazing. Like, I never heard of a creator making that much money that quickly. 100 grand in 7 days. Just on YouTube Super Chat. I have never seen her ask for a dime. She doesn't have over 1 million subscribers. She doesn't even have 500,000 yet. But she never asks for a dime. She never tells you where to donate. She just allows you to donate if you want to donate. And she pays attention to the chat. And yeah, $100,000 in 7 days. Hey, Rose. I couldn't even believe it. Couldn't even believe it. It doesn't matter. Let's just, because I'm not going to give somebody's thing, but if you go to Playboard and you look it up, you'll see. Yeah, crazy. Hold on. Here it is. I could show it to you because I pulled it from Playboard. Could you guys even see that? Hold on. What? Oh, all right, hold on. She made $24,000 today. Just today. That's insane. Hold on. Jelly is an understatement. Can you guys see that? Last 7 days, 100,664. Today's chat, $24,000. Fucking crazy. Crazy. I'm jelly to the hill. But the point is, she never asks for it. She doesn't have to say, you know, oh, you need to give me this, or you need to give me that, or I need this. She doesn't do any of that. And that's the number she's pulling. So people need to just stop. For real. Okay. Yeah, she had 140,000 people in her chat. I agree. But, like, legit, $100,000 in 7 days is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. So, okay. It is time to get back on track, Tanya. I agree with you. So, instead of piddling here and there, how about people get back on focus? And now we go into Jodisue. It is not a secret that I have not liked Jodisue from day one. It is not a secret that I will not watch every single video she puts out. It's not a secret that I should watch every single video she puts out because, like I said, people form an opinion of me without seeing everything I put out. It's normal. I could date a guy once. I don't need to know his whole life to realize he's not the one for me. You get what I'm saying? So, yes, Tracy, I am. She's my idol. She's my idol. And now I lost focus. Oh my God, I'm so tired now. I forgot what I was saying. Tracy threw me off. Oh my God. Okay. So I don't need, yeah, Jodisue. I don't need to watch, you know, like, you don't need to know anything. You don't need to know everything to base an opinion. So I have had this opinion about you could date a guy. But you know what I'm saying, though? I can still have this opinion about her without watching every little thing she puts out. I don't like her. I don't trust her. But here's the difference between me and others. Now, the last couple of days, people are showing me videos that pretty much have backed up what I've been saying. Can I give every single... I agree, Chair. Can I give every single reason or every single detail why I don't like her? No. But when I'm listening to stuff, things don't add up. When I'm listening to things, I's are not being dotted and T's are not being crossed. There's just too much skepticism that I personally have. And that's not going to change. And I'm sorry that that's not going to change. But there's just too much skepticism in relation to Jodisue. And I'm entitled to that opinion. So when I hear other people talking about Jodisue, I hear stuff about her son. I hear stuff about Candace. I hear stuff about the lawn. Can we not forget, though, that if her son was involved or there was more than meets the eye, don't you think the cops would have arrested her already? Don't you guys think that it's wrong to target a 19-year-old kid without any proof? Because that will stick with him. This is where I and them part. Because they all jump on this, let's go after the son. But this is a real person. This is his reputation. We did this with Making a Murderer. And, you know, it didn't pan well. But you can't just go around blatantly burying some 19-year-old kid who may or may not be involved. But to keep putting it out there that he's guilty, that he's just I don't even think he was ever listed as a suspect. But you can't keep putting it out there that he's guilty and putting this target on his back. Because what if he's not? What if you guys are wrong? You know, I don't think Jodisue is... I don't think we could put a target on her back more than she already put on herself, because she's constantly going out there. She's constantly speaking. She's constantly reiterating stories and lying about stories and changing her stories. And that's been proven over and over. So she has put herself out there, but her son hasn't. And once you cross that line, you can't come back from it. You know, and this goes back to, are you guys targeting her son for money and views? Because I see a ton of 1,400 people in Cam and Alley talking about this. 990 last night in Benny's with Squall talking about this. And I understand that the community may want this, they may want this drama to go on. But you're innocently targeting someone's child who may or may not be involved, but he's not even a suspect as far as I understand. The cops don't see him as a suspect. So I never really got the full story of how he got involved in this mess in the first place, other than he heard the scream. But I mean, we're coming on almost 12 months. And I just started hearing his name within the last couple of weeks. Not even more than 2 months. So I don't really believe that he has ever been listed as a suspect, other than the YouTube community constantly coming after him. But I just want you guys to realize you're putting a major target on his back for no reason. And how would you like it if it was your kid? Now, forget Jodisue and your hate for Jodisue. Think about this community. Everybody thinks this community is so small, but it's not as small as you guys think it is. And you can see that from numbers. So instead of putting a target on this kid's back, there are other ways to go about it that should be done. And not just constantly, you know, targeting this young kid. Like I said, target Jodisue all you want. She did this to herself. She puts herself out there. But just like a creator puts herself out there. You know, she sits online all day talking about nothing, changes stories, going after people. But her kid isn't. So before you go ahead and name a young child, and I know 19 isn't young, but when you're 50, 19 is young. And when you have 17-year-olds, 19 is really young. So just think before you go and target this innocent person or presumably innocent person. Stop targeting him. What if something happens to him? What if he gets hurt? What if somebody beats the shit out of him because they listen to Cam, who's got 1,400 people in it listening to him? You know, you may not think your words have power, but they do. When you have 1,400 people watching you in a small community, that community becomes bigger and bigger. And all it takes is one psycho, just one, to be like, you killed Summer Wells. You have something to do with Summer Wells. We know it's a cover-up. And he gets killed. And he did nothing wrong. And I know that nobody's going to listen to me. But just please, like, stop targeting this kid. Go after Jody. Go after Dobbs. Go after anybody you want. But lay off a 19-year-old who's, again, not even a suspect. Who is a suspect of this? What do you mean? I never went in on them till last week when Jodisue claimed to have the missing piece to find Summer. Till then, I just watched her. Okay. Exactly. Now his face is plastered all over the thumbnail. That's what I'm saying, Amber. It's about Jody. It's not about her son. We're all in the same algorithm, stuck with each other in a way. I wish all the people we are stuck with had decent moral. I agree with you. Please play call today. Laura and I gave money to JSB. Play what call? You gave money to Jodisue. You didn't give money to me. Now, what call? Oh, I agree, Raina. It's so blatantly obvious now. But Lupus, what call do you want me to play? I'll play it. Just tell me what call. Ooh. All right, 28 to 31. All right, hold on. All right. You said what? You said 28? All right.
This is a big one too. So she said that, you know, Jodisue had made those claims in February. She's saying, before I step into work, I forgot something else. She said her the minor doesn't go to school because of threats and stuff they've been getting. She also said that there is security footage of Summer at the Dollar General the day before she got home. I asked her if Summer even made it home that day. She also said she doesn't think Don or Candace had anything to do with her.
Hold on. Last kiss. Hunter was directly involved. I don't know how you don't see the difference between Hunter and this kid. Hunter was directly involved. Directly. He was probably one of the last people to see Summer alive. That's a big, big difference than a neighbor who may have heard a scream or may not have heard a scream. That's it. That's his whole involvement. He never claims to see her. He never claimed to be out with her. He didn't claim to be with her that day. I mean, it's a big, big, big difference.
Her disappearance. That's in February.
Right. So let's think about this. Last night we showed you that on June 16th, the day after Summer went missing, she said that the parents were not guilty. Dawn and Candace did not do this, she said. Then by...
Okay, Lupus, what call? I'm already at 28 minutes. You said 28:24. I'm past that already.
November, actually probably before then, but we showed you in November, she's talking about how horrible Dawn and Candace are. And at that point, she's pointing fingers at them. Now in February, she is, and this is February of this year, mind you, 2022. She's telling people Dawn and Candace are not guilty.
Right. And I'm not sharing. That's the email I'm reading that the person that gave us the screenshots. I'm not going to put that up there because I didn't get to mark out names or anything, but I'm just reading what she said. That's a big deal. Okay. Now, messages that were sent. Now, let me see how I can do this.
Lupus, there's no call at this time. I'm already at 29:34. There is no call.
I want to play something too real quick while we're right here. If you haven't heard it, if you didn't hear it, by
all right, maybe this is it
on Squall's channel. Let me see if y'all can hear this clearly. Okay, I'm gonna play this real quick. This call and recording was made today.
there from 125 Ben Hill.
Sorry, it cut off my phone. Closed on.
Road. Her name is Jodisue Brown, and she has been telling everyone that the FBI in Hawkins County has cleared her as a suspect. And the last that I heard, Ronnie Lawson said that everyone was still a suspect. And I was just wondering if they have cleared her and just not told the media. Everyone is still a suspect. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
So that was today.
That was today. That Squall Tit, y'all check her channel out. She called and asked today, and that was the answer she was given by Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. So that's big too. If you didn't catch last night's live, if you are just in here, if you're just catching this, I'm going to go over a little bit. Yeah, the fizzles. She said.
Okay, is that something that we didn't know though? Thank you, Whistle Down. I was thinking the same thing. Like, why is that something we don't know? That's something we knew. Like, I don't even know why that had to be a call. Because Jodisue lied? Is that the point? Because Jodisue lied and said she wasn't a suspect anymore? Which brings me to my next point is, are the police corrupt? Is there corruption going on? Is there a cover-up for somebody? Like, what the hell is really going on? Is there anything more I should listen to?
Mic drop again. Exactly. So, I'm going to show you something that I showed last night. If y'all weren't in here, this will be pretty eye-opening as well. Let me pull this up to share with you. Okay. Let me share my screen and I'll go over this with you. Okay. So all right, so this is Fields Road, okay? Let me flip this around. Okay, so this is if you enter from Beach Creek, you would turn up Fields Road here. Right here is where the picture was taken with law enforcement. Walking up over that, this is the little bridge here. That's that barn in the background, and this is where they're walking, going up this way. I showed the picture last night. I'll show it again right after we get done with this. This is the property that Polly Bernard owns, 162 Fields Road. What direction are they headed by going this way? If you can see my mouse, they're going right up through here. This is that property, 162. We played clips last night as well. With Jodisue saying that she, her and Andy went and searched the other properties after Jackie Dobbs left on the 14th, and that they went here and they went up to check this place, and the main road was gated off by somebody that I guess a guy named Jerry is what she says, that lives up here. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if you ask me, if I'm just putting two and two together, that's pretty big coincidence. You're headed up right here searching. This is where this property is. I believe there was a target in mind, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Now, that's just putting two and two together.
It just seems like there was a reason that they were where they were. And that's just me as a normal, not law enforcement person. That just seems to be my opinion.
Right. And so for all those people and all those haters that are saying that this is the suspect of the week, no, this is just failed to look at it earlier on by, I guess, trying to be respectful and not look at certain things, which was stupid. But we looked into everything, and we looked at, if we haven't covered any and everybody reached out. This is just kind of what the message, the email said. She said, "I'm glad you and Allie are pulling up all this stuff now on JS or Jodisue." She said, "I honest to God fell for her dumb stuff when she first pulled up on YouTube. Each year for Christmas, I try to help a family in need. So I chose her because I felt sorry. So we video chatted a couple times on Facebook, and I, sent her and her kids some money for Christmas. Didn't chat with her again until February after my father and, till she had some people pass away in her family." She says, hold on a second.
All right, just give me the synopsis. What am I listening for or listening to? Hey, how's it going? Because I can't listen to all this. This has been talked about 100 times. And they can't clear the parents for a reason. That's very true, Brittany. But whistle down, just because Chris Watts cooperated with the police too. John Wayne Gacy cooperated with the police. Ted Bundy cooperated with the police. That doesn't mean anything. Just because someone cooperates with the police doesn't mean they're clear. I mean, a lot of killers do cooperate with the police to stray away from them. But could the police be corrupt? Could Jodisue be telling the truth and the police are corrupt? I mean, it is a small town. Is that possible? Is it possible the police are involved somehow? Or they're covering up for somebody? It wouldn't be the first time.
I was sitting on my couch and we were having an ice storm, and I was getting a notification pop up on my phone. That notification was, Damian Bernard sent you $800. So I'm like, when I'm reading this last night, I was like, wow. So I looked at my phone and I'm like, what in the hell just happened here? And I pull up my Facebook message, and sure as crap he did. He then Damian messaged me saying, "Oh no, I didn't mean to send that to you. Will you send it back?" And they go on to say, being in a world full of scammers, and I was already questioning those certain people being truthful. I explained to him that I would send it back, and it was actually deposited in the bank account. A little bit of time goes by, and my video chat starts ringing, and it was Jodisue. She starts off with an attitude saying someone hacked her son's account, and his money was sent to me. I'm like, no, he said he accidentally sent it. She went into a rage about their accounts were being hacked by YouTubers. Stuff about 423 Chase and whenever he goes by, or whatever he goes by, and the feds, and that they were now trying to blame her son for Summer's disappearance. Big stuff. So, before I really gave into it, I was like, you got screenshots of this stuff? Because basically what she's saying is,
what?
she reached out in December, tried to help them with Christmas, that I would send it back. She says, to God, fell for her dumb stuff when she first pulled up on YouTube. Each year for Christmas, I try to help a family in need. So I chose her because I felt sorry. So we video chatted a couple times on Facebook, and I, sent her and her kids some money for Christmas. Didn't chat with her again until February after my father and, till she had some people pass away in her family. She says, hold on a second. I was sitting on my couch and we were having an ice storm, and I was getting a notification pop up on my phone. That notification was, Damian Bernard sent you $800. So I'm like, when I'm reading this last night, I was like, wow. So I looked at my phone and I'm like, what in the hell just happened here? And I pull up my Facebook message, and sure as crap he did. He then Damian messaged me saying, "Oh no, I didn't mean to send that to you. Will you send it back?" They go on to say, being in a world full of scammers, and I was already questioning those certain people being truthful. I explained to him that I would send it back, and it was actually deposited in the bank account. a little bit of time goes by and my video chat starts ringing, and it was Jodisue. She starts off with an attitude saying someone hacked her son's account and his money was sent to me. I'm like, no, he said he accidentally sent it. She went into a rage about their accounts were being hacked by YouTubers. Stuff about 423 Chase and whenever he goes by or whatever he goes by, and the feds, and that they were now trying to blame her son for Summer's disappearance. Big stuff. So, before I really gave into it, I was like,
Okay, the feds are not trying to blame her son. Did I hear that right? That's what he's saying, that she said the feds were trying to blame her son? Because that's just not true. The feds would not just all of a sudden blame somebody. Like, did I hear that correctly?
have you got screenshots of this stuff? Because basically what she's saying is, she reached out in December, tried to help them with Christmas and all that, and tell everything. And I've got all the screenshots to show you all this right here when we get started. Then, so there's confirmation too. She said that she was on a video call, and then, Jodisue's crying, saying that they're now looking at her son. I was like, holy crap, when I'm reading this. And then, the stuff about the $800, and then how he said, oops, didn't mean to send it to you. Let me pull that up real quick. So this is what I put together, and hopefully this will be, clear for everybody, and y'all will be able to see it.
Honestly, Brittany, my issue with them is that they change with the wind. They change with whoever is a hot topic at the moment, and I've noticed that. I don't normally watch them, or, hey, Lindsay, or listen to them, but yeah, when I do, I notice that too. Jodisue has been around from day one. I mean, she just has.
This is big. So, I mean, pay close.
Last Kiss, I absolutely don't change with the wind. If you watch my old videos, you will see I never liked Jodisue for 1 minute. And I've talked about Jodisue from day one. So try again.
Attention here. She came with receipts. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Chase. I should have waited till your time. Forgot all completely about what time your meeting was. If you get out of there in time, early, if we're still live, come up here. Hopefully we still will be. We'll go over all of it. All right. So I just put inching closer to the truth? ? Possibly. I don't know. Y'all be the judge of that. All right. I kind of put these backwards, but this one is just, this is where she sent it back on February 4th. Damian Bernard, $822 back to their account. I'm going to read on.
But now she paid it back with PayPal. And so PayPal
Yes.
requires you to pay so much to be able to send money. That's why it's $822, because she actually paid for the transaction to be completed through PayPal. That's why it's not just flat out $800 like it was when he sent it to her. I thought I'd point that out.
That's very good. So let me fit. I'm going to read all of this email a little bit more to make it a little bit more clear. So Jodisue calls her and says, people are, what happened? Like pretty much questioning her that how did his money get sent to her account? All this. And she said, whoa, now it's such as being hateful, and said, no, he said he accidentally sent it to me. She went in about a rage about their accounts were being hacked by YouTubers. First off, I don't know in December, or if anybody was trying to hack her or whatnot. It makes no sense. And this has been the cover for the.
Okay, let me also add, there's no way to accidentally send somebody $800. There's no way to accidentally send it. You have to go through a process on YouTube, on PayPal, including looking up somebody's name and looking up their information. So to say that you did it by accident is a lie. Is a blatant lie. It just doesn't happen. Oh, look.
The longest time. It makes no sense. So she goes on to say, and she says they were now trying to blame her for blame her son for Summer's disappearance. I'm like, yep. Oh wow, really? Honestly, I couldn't understand what she was saying. She was going on and on about her son works hard for his money and so on, then kept swearing that his account was hacked.
Okay, so my question to Cam and Allie is, if this happened in February, why are you just talking about it on May 23rd? Why wasn't this discussed? Now, I don't watch them, so it could have been, correct me if I'm wrong, but why wasn't this discussed back in February? Why wait till now? That's what I don't get. What's the point of waiting till now?
I'm going to go on and speculate when you read these messages a little bit because it doesn't sound like something that a 19-year-old would say. And we'll go over that. She said she sent it back PayPal. Right here is her receipts. PayPal just saying that, it was safer and she felt more, secure sending it back to them that way. She says, hold on. The only way I would send it back. So then we get the money sent back. And I said, I think I'm going to block Damien on Facebook since you think his account's getting hacked. She acted like that offended her. And she said, now I'm not trying to say they were trying to scam my account, but maybe they were. But he straight up lied to her about sending it to me. He was not hacked. He done it himself. She flat out got upset with me.
No, because isn't this Cam's own account? No, they said PayPal. But even if it was Facebook, it's still a process. You can deny money. You can accept it or deny it. I went through this yesterday, and you have to have a place to put it in. I'm just not buying this.
Saying yes, he did. So I've got another page reference this, and I got full consent to show this because she was upset about it. Here you go. So we're gonna go over these first. This is just adding more and more, and I was like, listen, make sure you send all this over to law enforcement if you haven't already. I said, if not,
okay. They sent it to PayPal, but he asks for it to be sent back to Facebook Pay. But on $800, they're going to get charged by PayPal to send it. Oh, it's not Cam's PayPal. Okay. That's why I was confused.
Hopefully this will get sent or I'll send it over personally. Say, look at this live. So this right here is on February 3rd at 5:09 p.m. That's this year. Okay. This is where the $800, this first frame over here, $800 sent by Damien Bernard. He then says, sorry, OMG, I just sent money by mistake. I'm looking for a way to cancel it and I can't. You can cancel it. He says, if you can't cancel it, send it back by Facebook Pay. She said, dude, I think she meant WTF, but she said, I'm trying to cancel it. He said, okay. And he said, it wasn't sent, thank God. They had my bank card too. She said, I don't understand that. Okay, good. Glad you got it figured out. Well, it says it's pending anyway. Okay, well, they say, well, okay, I'm getting in touch with my bank in the morning and check on this. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for any trouble. No problem, they said. February 3rd, again at 5:36 p.m. I just talked to my bank and they said they can't stop the transaction. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get this to roll down so I can see. They stop transaction. It's going to be okay. I will call. Okay, then on up here. Let me take my logo down here so I can see.
Tracy, you were in my brain because I thought the exact same thing, and then I looked over and I see you ask that question. That's so funny because that was the exact thing that I just thought of. Lupus, was this you?
It's up here. Okay, it's going to be okay. We'll sort it out in the morning. He sends a heart. This is why I question if this is a 19-year-old or not. Boy, mind you. You're lucky it was me. You actually sent it to LOL. I'm not a thief, and it will be returned. I didn't understand this. In weeks F to T is in my bank tomorrow, and they verify you sent it. I guess she's saying, returning it to you as soon as I can go to the bank, and they can see.
They can just verify what happened.
That's for sure. At least they didn't spend the money on a Gucci bag somewhere.
Yeah, what 19-year-old boy do you know that's going to say that?
That was strange. So I'm wondering if this is him or if it's somebody else. It says, yeah. She then says, yeah, I'm no Gucci bag kind of woman. Hello, I don't even carry a purse. They say, LOL. Damien says, LOL. Just so you know, it's actually me. I'm the son of Jodisue. You donated money a little over a month ago. And they said, yes, I know. Okay.
I'm sorry, that part cracks me up. Just so you know, it's actually me, the son of Jodisue. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, that's big.
It's kinda strange.
Like they don't know. It's 3-step process. Find the person, send them out. Then you have to put phishing. How do you, Natasha says, how do you do that on accident? It's 3-step process. Find the person, send them out. Then you have to put your PIN in. I've had Facebook since Facebook came out and never been scanned. Okay, so y'all on track? We all on the same page? Because I'm gonna go to the next now. The reason I believe this person wholeheartedly what they're telling me, because you see here, they came with receipts to back up everything. I'm gonna go to the next. Yeah,
I don't believe you can't just send money by accident. And you can also have a right to deny it if you don't want it. So, but it does say payment complete. I don't know. I really don't know. But Lotus, was this you?
That's what I'm saying. I believe that it's somebody else pretending to be him. Now, I believe that due to, disability or whatever, you can't have money. I don't believe unrecorded funds or something, or I don't know exactly how that works, but I was told that everything goes to his Cash App and stuff. So, all right. So to go on here, it says, okay, so I'll get back in touch with my bank in the morning and check on this. Appreciate it. Sorry for any trouble. He says, no problem. They said, it's February 3rd at 5:36. I just talked to my bank and they said they can't stop the transaction. She comes back and says, it's going to be okay. I will call my bank in the morning and see if I can get it sorted out. My bank won't open until 9 a.m. and I'm an hour behind y'all. Well, that's all right. Never in a million years would I think this would happen. It goes on. It's just too much. It's going to be okay. We will sort it out in the morning. They say again.
Angel, it's a subscriber that had reached out to us last night.
You take nothing that's yours? What does that mean?
Wanted to remain anonymous, so we don't want to say what her name is, but it's just somebody she had reached out to Jodisue back in December and had wanted to help them out for Christmas, just because she always helps a family out. But we just don't want to say her name.
Right. And they were cool with this because I said, look, I won't put your name out there. I'm not going to do any of that. But there would have been no question to it if this didn't happen in February after what, she tried to help with in December. And, so to go on with let me not read this. I'm going to go on with what the email said. She said that Jodisue got an attitude with her when she said she was going to block Damien's account so it wouldn't happen again. Of hacking her again. Thanks you again. I don't able to return the money PayPal. The person who was putting bunny ears, quote unquote, accidentally sent it on the 3rd. She sent it back on the 4th. She goes and asks, she says, this is after a video chat, 24 minutes, 18 seconds at February 4th at 9:48 a.m. She says, should I block Damien on my Facebook to keep that from happening again? I don't want it to, but it would protect both of us. I guess it would be a good idea. Jodisue says he's disconnecting everything, so they shouldn't ever inbox an adult. Now, these right here, I did blur out because they're personal. She was just in conversation about her personal life. The next one says, now this is where Jodisue's asking her, do you have any clue what is going on and why whoever hacked my son's Facebook and bank account sent his money from his work to you? Very accusing.
And Brittany, you're so on point with what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, what does this have to, this doesn't make him a killer. Or this doesn't make anything to do that he had anything to do with Summer. So I'm a little confused.
Accusatory. I think I would take that as accusatory. It's like, I didn't, she said, I don't know whatever's going on. I had a notification pop up and it said he sent me $800. Then he messaged me and said, sorry. And oh no, I didn't mean to send that to you.
Thank you, Brittany.
And then she says, my son said he spoke to you today as well. That's what the one that got me. And just by reading the prior ones, I was like, so they'll play in two people. My son said he talked to you. This person, so we can go back. Now let's go back and look at what he said. So when it was sent, this is when it was sent on February 3rd. Sorry, OMG. You asked maybe why this is important because of the other information that was talked to, she backed up everything she told me in that email with receipts. Now, when she said, on the chats, when she would talk to her on video chat. She said, Jodisue's crying, saying that they're looking at my son now and they're doing this and there's more. I have to believe her. She's coming with the receipts. Sorry, this is how I feel. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, so then there was a video chat again, 25 minutes and 3 seconds.
It was originally sent. He sent it to her through Facebook Pay. Now, the person who received it sent it back to them through PayPal. That way that she would be protected through PayPal. She felt that it was safer.
Right. Okay, now we're going to bounce back to December. These are screenshots from December of 2021. And this is when she helped with Christmas. So I just want to say thank you for standing strong for her. You have a soul like no other. On some merchandise only at merchandise specific stores or Amazon, not for cash grabs. If you like their list, I can share them with you. She sends their wish list over. So let me go back here. And then she says, there's a 19-minute, 19-second call on December 19th. That's his Facebook. I sent $100 to you, 100 to him, 100 to assist on Facebook. You guys have a very Merry Christmas. She didn't say thank you. She says, I'll send the 100 to me over to them as well. Thank you, Merry. There's the thank you. Okay, there it is. Okay. Then this right here is just them talking, just chit-chatting between each other. And then she says, people try to set me up every day. And she was really like trying to pour her heart out in these messages. I'm not going to put her personal info. She's just trying to talk to her poor, heart. Read it. This person, who you are. Thank you for reaching out and sharing this. I think it is important and allowing us to share it. So let me find the.
What does that have to do with summer? That has nothing to do with summer. I'm so lost. Now, that's possible, Mindy. That is definitely possible. The JS set all that up so she would have a witness to poor JS. YouTubers are now hacking her account. Well, this was in February. This was a while ago. Sweet Carolyn, I have no idea. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what that had to do with anything. Just like where they're walking, I don't know how to do anything. I don't know. That's why I don't watch a lot of these people. I feel like they just go on and on and on and on about nothing. But that's me. I mean, they're making $2,000, and with 1,400 people, I got 184 and made $5. So there you go. They're obviously doing something right. Yeah, Lupus, you have my number. Call me. But all that kind of stuff is too much for me. I don't get into all that. That's just too much. I don't see the relevance in it. I just don't. Thank you, Sweet Carol. But you know what I'm saying, though? I'm just saying in general that, they're obviously doing it right. They had 1,400 people in their live and made a couple $1,000. So obviously they're doing it right. And I'm doing it wrong. But I don't see the relevance. I don't know. I guess for me personally, my thing is I can get to the point within a couple of minutes without going through that whole long texting and showing everything and reading it. But maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's me. Obviously they're doing it right. Maybe people want that. They're not doing anything right making that off SW. I'm just saying, though, people obviously want to see it. That's my point. Not that it's their fault, but people obviously want to see it. I just can't do it. I like to get to the point within a couple of minutes. I don't want to drag it out, show everything. I don't know. You don't even need a whiteboard for that whistle down. The real facts that are out there are so small that, hey, Clarissa, there's just so little facts out there that you really don't even need a whiteboard. Honestly. That's true too, sweet Carolyn. That is very true. Hey, Clarissa. The Christmas money came from person who donated money, but then in February, JSB's son put money in the account of the person who... Yeah, I got all that. You just need to be consistent on anything else. I definitely got all that. And I understood that. I just don't understand how that has to do with summer. Exactly. You would be repeating yourself, needing extra made up set. That's what I'm saying. People like the wholesome vibe, but crack cases, drama creates instant gratification, but is unsustainable in the grand scheme. True. Definitely true. But that's pretty much all I had for you guys. I am getting ready to go to bed. I gotta find out where Phoenix is. If I gotta pick him up or not. Chocolate. Chocolate is good. She said her son was being looked into, and I don't believe that. Lupus Mom, I don't want to listen anymore. There's nothing there. There's nothing there that is useful to me. Hey, Juju. BB Diamond, there is none. It's how people do it is the difference. There's nothing wrong with making money on any case, on any YouTuber. There's nothing wrong with making money at all. Thank you, Debbie. There's nothing wrong with making money at all. But when you put Summer's name in a title and you're talking about drama, and yet while you're doing this drama, you're raising money for a drone, it's kind of sus. That's wrong. That's the kind of shit we're talking about. Why would JSB accuse the donator of hacking her son's account? No, she wasn't accusing the donator of hacking her son's account. She was accusing somebody else of hacking the account, if I understand correctly. Hey, Nan. If I understand correctly. Is that Jodisue is trying to get people... I forgot who said it, but they may be right. It may be that that Jodisue is trying to make herself a victim, or is trying to sound like a victim. You know, like I said, I never liked Jodisue, but I don't agree with going after her son. Her son is not on the suspect list as far as we know. I mean, granted, everyone's a suspect, but there's nothing on him. But, you know, someone asked me the other day what I really felt about Jodisue, like why I feel the way I do about her. And honestly, simply because if you look at how she threw herself into this, where for a while she wasn't even, she couldn't leave, she couldn't talk about it, she couldn't say anything, you know, she was being abused and blah, blah, blah. So she wasn't allowed to talk about it or tell anyone about the scream. I don't know, it just, nothing sits right. She has been playing the victim, I agree. But BB Diamond, you don't think that she jumped on a bandwagon like some others? Come on. Everyone knows she jumped on a bandwagon. She saw people making money. She wanted a piece of it. That's why she goes live all the time. Just sitting there, waiting to make money. I totally agree, good Juju. I can't even listen to her. Like, I listen if I have to, but for the most part, I can't even listen to her. I don't find her credible at all. I never did. I agree. Gut feelings, never ignore them. Looks to me that could be a tax write-off, send back the donation, etc. See, I was thinking that too. Not as a tax write-off, but I was thinking that too. You can't just send somebody $800. You just can't. You have to put in their name. And why were they even looking up? Why were they even looking at, like, how she donated? How did her son even know that she donated? Why were you even looking at that? It's about poor Kettle. Who's Kettle? So now our subs are out there trying to give with our heart. We follow certain creators trusting, and this is what we get. Now that makes more sense. I don't know what Kettle is, though. I can usually read typos. I don't know what Kettle is. But I do agree with you. She did place herself in this. Unless, Mother Bear, though, unless it wasn't Jodisue's son and it was Jodisue doing it the whole time. So how do we know that her son was even involved? Maybe it was Jodisue that was scamming. Maybe it was Jodisue that her son had no fucking clue. Because that's how I feel. I don't know her son. Maybe he was involved. But I really don't think her son was involved. She's saying what we sing with JSP. Now she has her backbone and everybody's getting for it. I do not follow BK. Who has a backbone? I don't get it. I'm confused. This is saying pot calling the kettle black. I understand that. But Lupus Mom, I don't understand what you're saying. Who has a backbone? Everybody's getting what? Hey, Spivvy. Hey, Laura. About to chat 100. I haven't been in chats in a while. Sorry, I've been on vacation. Thank you, Spivvy. This is why Cam making it come to light to show that this is why she puts herself in this case, money. Well, I've always said that. Think she jumped on a bandwagon. What made you think I didn't? I'm definitely not a JS supporter. At this point, I don't blame her for making a YouTube. If I wasn't making money, putting her into... I agree with that too, Brittany. I know. No, I have videos on Jodisue from way back when. Way back when. All you have to do is look. You'll find them. I was talking about Jodisue before anybody. And they're out there. You'll find the videos. But is Cam saying that they believe that it was all Jodisue the whole time? Like, I think Jodisue is putting her son as a suspect. Jodisue, her son is a kid. He's 19. I can't give you a timestamp. Well, if that legal age in the state of Tennessee, whether it was a mom or not, he's an adult. No one is blaming you now. Her stories don't make sense. I agree. But honestly, my feeling is that wasn't her son at all. That was Jodisue. Like, how would her son know who donated money? He wouldn't. Think about it for a second. He wouldn't know who donated money. The only person that would know who donated money is Jodisue. So she took her son's account and sent this money for whatever reason, I don't know. Probably just to blame and say that it was her son. I mean, that her son was being hacked when he really wasn't being hacked. She's just a liar. Covered it respectfully and moved on. You stick to the facts, although your intuition is on point, right? Thank you. You and I called the 24-hour move. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, though? I'm pretty sure that was Jodisue, not her son. And I think Jodisue is setting her son up. Especially if she's the one that's saying that he's a suspect when nobody has said he's a suspect. There are more people wanting to come out with pictures with him in it, but are being threatened by JSB. What do you mean by pictures with him in it? Who cares about being threatened by JSB? What the fuck is she going to do? Oh, yeah, I think it was JS too. I definitely think it was that it was Jody. And I'll never understand what Tiffany likes about her. I really won't. This person gave it to them at Christmas. She probably knew they would send the money right back. Nation to be Jodisue. So how did son get it? 2 different PayPal. Because here's the thing. Why would Jodisue ask her to pay it via Facebook Pay? Why would she want to pay it through Facebook Pay? I think it was Jodisue. Oh, absolutely whistle down. I just don't know why she protects her so much. I've always said that to Tiffany. I don't know why you like her. I can't stand her. Not Tiffany, Jodisue. Lacey, I 100% agree with that. She wants to stay relevant at all costs, even sacrificing her son. Totally agree with that. I know, Hounds. Tonight I'm just too tired. But I agree, though. I do. I think it's Jodisue the whole time. I do not believe that her son is involved in that. I believe Jodisue is getting her son involved. Send her son up there to erase? What do you mean erase? Erase what? I agree, Spivvy. She's been shady from day one. Someone erased them and she thought it was done. Erased what? Lupus, you gotta talk in full sentences. You kill me sometimes. JSB is on screenshot or SSI, and she would get money deducted if the accounts are in her name. Yeah, but that's Facebook. I don't know. I'll have to think about this when I'm not so tired. But I am going to go because I got to get to bed. I'm like literally exhausted. My eyes are getting heavy. But I will see you guys in the morning for a Depp trial. Don't forget. And I agree, Lacey. But don't forget, too, she is brought up. It's Jodisue that's brought up every shady character. And that's a little sketchy to me, too. Just my opinion. But thank you guys for Super Chat again. Whoever gave me that Amazon $150, thank you so much. Just please come forward so I know who you are. And I can give you a proper thank you. So, thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for Johnny Depp. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will do more commentary tomorrow. So, that's it. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. And I am off to bed.